Hey everybody, how you doing? Today I'll be talking about another installment of the VHS franchise, and this is VHS 85. And let me just say, most of the VHS movies I did enjoy until we got to the 94 part of it. To me, I felt like 94 was the weakest of the franchise. Even though a lot of people will say Viral, I defended Viral. I liked the Viral to me, which is VHS Part 3. I liked the last one, 99, really made up for 94. But VHS 85, man, I heard this was rushed actually because I think this was made at the same time as 99, if I'm corrected, and it feels like it too. You can just tell. Um, VHS 85, it kind of pays homage to how 85 is, how the 80s is in that era. And it's trial and error to me. If you're an 80s kid, a kid like me, I'll say you like maybe for me, I like some parts of this movie. A lot of it I did not like. I feel like this movie is the weakest of the franchise in my opinion. The movie was all over the place. You have commercials in between. You do have a wraparound, which is like, remember the TV show Hard Copy, where they have a show similar to it, filming these scientists doing a science like a science observation on this doppelganger, this like an alien being. I would say that could duplicate the people they've seen or what he sees on TV, and and that's the wraparound of it, like in between the story, based on that. While this alien creature's watching different video cassettes, so I feel like each segment is based on the video cassette of that wraparound. But I feel like it's still all over the place, even though two of the segments is connected, you know. I think there's only one segment to me that's the best. It's the Saul Guerrero segment, which is like it's shot a Spanish language, and Mexico have a bad earthquake, and you got these rescuers stuck in the earthquake. Meanwhile, at the end of it, you get like this godlike Aztec god creature at the end, which I thought was the best segment in this whole movie. To be honest with you, I really enjoyed that segment, especially the setup of it. I was surprised. I shouldn't be surprised, but Sol Guerrero, when it comes to the horror movie work, she's really good at what she does. So don't be surprised to watch out, as she could be one of the newcomers, MVP directors of horror movies of this era, because her work is good, and she's getting good reviews for it. So Lucha Gold Production, which I think she owns the website and the production company of that. So don't be surprised if you see a lot of horror movies coming from her in the near future, even more. But to me, that was the best segment from the whole movie. And then you get like, but even before that segment, you get another segment with these young kids going on vacation. They swim in this water, and it looked like the water made them immortal. While there's like the snipers killing them. So how they die, they're alive, but they're not zombies. They just like the way their bodies are shot, injuries and whatever. They're alive, but and then they still talking. And you get like that last part of that segment and say, "You got the license plate of that number? Let's go after the killer that killed us," which was stupid. It's a classic VHS sense of humor moment, you know. And then you get segments like about the serial killer, and it's weird though. I never seen the movie The Black Phone, but I heard that this segment is probably connected to the Black Phone universe. So yeah, well, whatever. I mean, I don't know. But that segment, I thought it was like good imagination, good story aspects of towards it, but I feel like the execution was a stupid, like really dumb. Like especially the way it was set up and how when you find out who the killer is and how the killer comes about, it's dumb. It's dumb. Like you ever saw the movie Malignant with James Wan? At least he did a good job at it. At least it was well executed. This one, the way they did it was terrible. I'm gonna be like, I'm sorry, I'm being honest. Um, there's another segment, but guess what? It's forgettable. Like that's how much like I feel like this franchise is weak. Only one good segment that was good was the Saul Guerrero Mexican theme horror segment to me with the Aztec God. That one's good. Oh, there was one with the virtual reality. Yeah, that one was um, good imagination. Again, the execution was just dumb. It was just dumb. But I didn't like the special effects towards the end of that, of how the lead character died in that segment with the virtual reality. I didn't have that special effect, how that makeup effect looked it. That was pretty good. That I give credit for. But all in all, you get to your wraparound with this scientist look at this doppelganger. This doppelganger is going out of control now. And the ending for that, yeah, I give credit. That's a VHS moment, sense of humor moment, another one, which was kind of like it was kind of funny though the way it was set up. So I give credit for that end segment of that wraparound. But besides that, VHS 85, sorry, it's not the best. It's the weakest of the. If you want to rank them, I consider this one to be the worst, number one in my opinion. Anyway, over and out.